1-minute review of Frozen, as told by me. I'm not Thomas Mackenzie. I am his daughter, Ella. And Thomas, my father, did not see this movie, but I did, so here I am to review it. I went into Frozen with quite a bit of trepidation, because a lot of these Frozen Disney movies, I assume, don't really have very much depth to them, and I was really expecting Frozen to be kind of a happy, silly romp through the park with magic and fairies and fun. And, you know, I mean, that's fun, but it's not necessarily something that I'm always interested in seeing. So I was a little bit nervous about going in. I was wondering if I would enjoy it. And this movie exceeded my expectations, because there was definitely quite a bit of depth, especially in the end. And it really made you think about what is love and other things like that. So if you're worried about that kind of thing where you don't know if this is going to have depth to it, it does. It does. It doesn't have a ton of depth, but it has depth, and I think it's worth seeing. Some more good things about Frozen. The cinematography, animation is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I was kind of starstruck by this animation. It was beautiful. And the soundtrack is really good. There are some things that are not so great about it. It's not perfect, but it's really nice soundtrack. And there were just a few bumps in this movie for me. The main bump that I noticed was sometimes there will be a character or an idea, train of thought, even a subplot that would stop suddenly or would change and go in a completely different direction in a way that doesn't really make sense, and there's not very much transition, and it kind of leaves you going, whoa, what just happened? That was weird. But you know, it wasn't too big of a deal. And so I would recommend this movie for definitely if you have kids. If you haven't already, you gotta bring your kids, because, you know, if you're not, you're a bad parent. Bring your kids to Frozen or you're a bad parent. I'm kidding. But if you're my age, if you're like a teenager, I think that it would be a good movie for you to see, because it's a lot of fun. It feels nostalgic, actually, because it is a Disney movie, and it's kind of the kind of movie that we watched as kids, and now we're growing up, but there's still depth, and it's still enjoyable. It's very funny. It's a really funny movie. I wasn't expecting it to be funny, but it was funny. So I would, if you're an adult, watch it if you want to, and don't watch it if you don't, because I don't know if you like animation. It's not an adult's movie, but it's a good movie. So if you want to see it, you can see it. If you don't, don't. But that is my review.